Hi everyone! How many dishes can you make with just one pack of ramen? Today I will show you 6 completely different recipes using 2 of Korea's favorites, Shinramyun and Jinramyun. And finally, a rich and flavorful seafood ramen. Which one will be your favorite? Stay tuned! Start by boiling 550 ml of water in a pot. Many Koreans love cooking ramen in a yellow aluminum pot. This type of pot heats up quickly and cools down fast. These days, though, some people prefer stainless steel pots for health reasons. So go with whatever you are most comfortable using. Slice 1 green onion into bite-sized pieces. Crack 1 egg into a bowl and beat it well. Once the water starts boiling, add the vegetable flakes and soup powder first. Adding them only brings out more flavor from the dried vegetables and seasonings. Next, add the noodles and gently loosen. After about 3 minutes, add the green onion and beaten eggs. Adding them at this stage keeps the egg soft and the green onion fresh and aromatic. Here's another tip. Try adding half a tablespoon of tuna fish sauce at the end. It gives the broth a deep savory flavor that really brings the dish together. You can also add a half a tablespoon of vinegar. It helps cut through the greasinesses, and some studies suggest it may help reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. Let it boil for 30 more seconds. Then turn off the heat. The package says to boil for 4 minutes, but slightly undercooking is actually better. It leaves some residual heat, so the noodles stay chewy and don't get overcooked. Timing is everything when it comes to good ramen. The ramen tastes great just as it is, but if you wanna try the Korean way, place some noodles on the pot lid, blow on them gently, and enjoy. Add a bite well-fermented kimchi on the side, and that's a perfect combo. Bring a pot of water to a boil and cook the Shinramyun noodles for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Make sure to cook them al dente, nice and chewy, not too soft. While the noodles are cooking, finely chop 1 green onion and slice a boiled egg in half for a topping later. After 3 minutes and 30 seconds, once the noodles are done, drain them and rinse them briefly under cold water. This keeps them from getting soggy and gives them a chewier texture. Now we are moving into the mixing stage. Heat about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil over medium heat. Add 2 tablespoons of chopped green onion, the dried veggie flakes, and half the soup powder from the Shinramyun packet. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Here comes the key moment. Pour hot oil over everything. Hear that sizzle? That's where the spicy aroma really kicks in. It smells so good already. Rich, nutty, and spicy all at once. Now add in the cooked noodles and toss everything together until well coated. Place the noodles in a bowl. Top with boiled eggs and sprinkle over some more chopped green onions for a fresh finish. Look at that! It's mouth-watering. Creamy peanut flavor with the spicy chili oil. It's a perfect flavor in every bite. I'm using Shinramyun today. Once your water starts to boil, add the noodles. Also add the dried vegetable mix that comes with the ramen. Today, we are only cooking the noodles about 70% of the way. We'll finish cooking them later when we stir-fry everything together. While the noodles are cooking, heat a pan over medium heat Add about 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and 2 tablespoons of chopped green onion. Stir fry until fragrant. Then crack into eggs and scramble them gently. When the eggs are halfway cooked, toss in a handful of mung bean sprouts if you have. This is optional. Add about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce at this point to season everything. After the noodles have boiled for about 3 minutes, turn off the heat and drain the water. Add the drained noodles into the pan. Sprinkle in about 2/3 of the ramen seasoning packet. If you add the whole thing, it might be too salty. Stir fry everything together for about 30 seconds. Then turn off the heat. And that's it. Your crispy savory stir-fry ramyun is done. It's delicious on its own, but you can also sprinkle some chopped green onion or parsley on top as a garnish. Sprinkle a little sesame seeds if you like. So good! Thanks to the crunchy mung bean sprouts and the rich soft eggs, this dish feels like an upgraded version of your usual ramen. It's really simple to make and perfect for a quick and easy meal. If you're craving tteokbokki but don't have rice cakes at home, no worries. This version uses ramen instead and tastes just as satisfying. Let's take a look at the ingredients. You will need 1 pack of your favorite ramen, 1 to 2 pieces of fish cake, a bit of onion and carrot, and 2 green onions. Pour about 2 cups of water into a pan. Add 1 tablespoon of gochujang, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, the dried basil flakes, powder packet, or use soy sauce instead, and 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Add the chopped onion, carrot, and fish cake too. Bring it all to a boil. Once the ingredients simmer together, the broth becomes rich and flavorful. Once it starts boiling, add the noodles and gently loosen them. Let them cook for about 3 minutes, just enough to keep them nice and chewy. After 3 minutes, you can also add a boiled egg. It's optional. Add the green onions. Let it cook just 30 seconds more. Then turn off the heat. That's it. Your sweet and spicy tteokbokki is done. It's quick, comforting, and made from just 1 pack of ramen. Even without rice cakes, you won't miss a thing. It's super simple, but so addictive. You will want to make it again and again. First, thinly slice 3 cloves of garlic. And slice a bit of onion. If you have a parsley, finely chop a little for later use and garnish. This is optional. Drizzle a bit of oil in a pan and stir fry the garlic and onion. While that's cooking, boil some water and add 1 pack of ramen. Cook it for just 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You want the noodles to stay chewy like pasta. Once the garlic and onion are nicely cooked, pour 3/4 cup of milk and only half the seasoning powder. It might get too salty if you use the whole packet. Add the dried basil flakes. When the noodles are done, take them out and add them directly into the sauce. Now add a half tablespoon of mayo, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a handful of cheese. Stir gently over medium-high heat for 30 seconds until the cheese melts and the sauce becomes thick and creamy. Add a little bit of parsley at the end. Once the noodles are coated evenly in the sauce, you are done. Serve it on a plate and sprinkle some chopped parsley on top to finish. Wow, look at that! Doesn't it look just like a pasta? But it's made with a single pack of ramen. Looks so cheesy. Wow, this is so good. If you have some napa cabbage in the fridge, slice a small amount into bite-sized pieces. Chop some onion. And if you have a bok choy, prepare 2 or 3 pieces. Slice it in half. If you have mushrooms, thinly slice one. This is optional. For color and extra flavor, slice a bit of a carrot as well. Then grab a handful of frozen mixed seafood and feel free to add a shrimp or any other seafood you like. Heat a bit of oil in a pan and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic and 1 tablespoon of chopped green onion. Stir fry over medium heat until fragrant. Then add all the chopped vegetables. Stir fry everything together and add 1 tablespoon of gochugaru, Korean red pepper flakes, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce to lightly season the vegetables. Don't use a high heat here, gochugaru can easily burn. A minute over medium heat is enough. Start by pouring only half of 550 milliliters of water into a pot and bring it to a boil. Starting with less water draws out more deep flavor from the vegetables. Once the water in the pot starts boiling, pour in the rest of the water and bring it back to a boil. When it's boiling again, add the ramen noodles, soup base. Boil for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, add the prepared seafood and let it cook for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Seafood tastes best when added at the end. It keeps the texture juicy and tender. And that's it. Look at that rich deep broth, amazing, right? Once you serve it in a bowl, you will have a satisfying bowl of seafood ramen with bold, flavor soup. Wow, this is so flavorful. If today's video made you think I wanna try this too, then please leave a like and comment to let me know. With just 1 bag of frozen seafood, you can enjoy this delicious seafood ramen right at home. Give it a try. See you in the next video.